Hi all.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Yeah.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Go double gas. Factory first.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Still no SCV scouts.
SCV ready. Huh? SCV ready.
Oops. Reaper.
Big job, huh?
See if I can get my. Now I'm a little bit too early sending the SCV over. Not by much
I'm
though.
going. In the rear with the bad news.
Command center upgrade complete.
So yeah, I'm pulling 2 out of
The
gas.
Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready.
After getting the factory started, so we can
What's going on?
get our orbital
Got
running,
SCV
scouting
ready.
for proxies with the Reaper.
Go ahead.
Okay, our macro's been pretty good so far. Okay,
SCV ready. Sure thing.
gonna go straight into Tech Lab
The Grim
and Starport.
Reaper has arrived.
I'm gonna put 2 more back into gas
I'm listening.
and reactor on the barracks. And then we need a
Not
supply depot. Yeah, the problem with this build is my factory's not doing anything until I get
Not enough minerals.
not for very long though, so it's fine.
SCV ready. What? You want something?
The question is, should I actually be doing more with my Reapers? I don't know. My inclination is to sort of wait until the cyclone's done or nearly
Add-on
done,
complete.
or at least
Not
my
enough minerals.
expansion is done. So I'm going to put a
SCV
couple of
ready.
Marines over there. But
Add-on
there is a
complete.
downside to that as well.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
So I'll send the Reapers across now.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Okay, so these guys go here,
That's fine.
and then we want to go
Not
into a
enough
factory.
minerals.
A tank as soon as possible.
I'm listening.
So the first thing is there an
Got
expansion?
something for me to kill? Certainly.
There is not an expansion, yikes.
Command center upgrade complete.
So we need to see what's going on here. Okay, lots and lots of Marines. Okay,
On the
so
way.
we're just gonna go around and look for other bases.
SCV ready.
But obviously we need a bunker. But he's probably gonna do a drop.
Comms.
Raven online.
But unless his
SCV ready.
oops,
Engineering at your
oops,
disposal.
Show me who you wanted.
unless his push
I'm ready.
comes fast, we're gonna be fine here.
What's
I
going
think
on? I can't build here.
we're gonna need another bunker maybe on the high ground as well.
SCV ready. Ready to roll.
Okay, so
Got no patience for
Put this here.
Add-on.
Go, go, go! SCV ready. This better be good.
Okay, here we go.
Additional supply depots required.
So,
Scanning back.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Order accepted. Ready for service.
Want some?
State
Not enough energy.
underway.
SCV ready. Gangway coming through.
okay, that was a good hold. Oops.
SCV ready.
We should be winning now. I mean, it's almost probably GG.
State your request.
We didn't even lose the Raven.
Go, go, go! Who wants some? SCV
Okay,
ready.
we can probably start our third.
SCV ready.
Okay, one up here.
We could use some
And now-
help here. Gangway coming through.
Underway.
Not enough energy.
Been waiting on.
Liberation is at hand.
Nice.
Big job.
Got freedom?
Additional.
Yeah. GG. That was really good. That was a really good hold. So let's look at the stats first. Okay, pretty even game. But I got the scouting information just in time. Yeah, I mean, like, it's arguable, like,
SCV ready.
yeah, you basically got to have a bit of a gamble. Like, unless you want to be ultra safe, there's a gamble no matter what you do, right? So if you do what I do where you scout with the Reaper, either you scout for proxies or you go immediately across the map and get earlier information on whether it's expanding and how many gases, etc. And there's a risk doing it either way. Like if you send one over and he's built 2 racks, you know, you can get caught out. Or if you send it over and it is a proxy barracks. So you can also be ultra safe and scout around here and SCV scout, but then you're going to be quite far behind economically if he's not doing anything. So you have to take a bit of a gamble, and you know, but with an SCV scout here, we wouldn't have seen very much. We would have seen a wall off, so we would have known it's double gas, but it's still not going. It would have told us a little bit, but it wouldn't necessarily have told us there
Command
isn't
center
a
upgrade
second racks,
complete.
or you know, there isn't sort of proxy proxy second racks into double Reaper. So you just don't know.
Add-on. Additional supply depots.
But what we did was good
Additional
enough.
supply depots.
Was good enough. So we scouted with the Reapers. I didn't actually get the full scout on the factory.
Go, go, go!
But you know, there was no SCV scout. There was no proxies. So you know, like, so did he even see that I came in there?
Gangway.
He must have. No, I didn't get the full scout. Now this is unfortunate here. This is really unfortunate because whilst we got the scouts, what I should have done is kept the Reapers sort of around for a counterattack, and maybe sent like one Marine out here to spot, and then what I could have actually done here is jump in. This is not a wall off. Jump in, and then start hitting his SCVs, right? And this is going to be a problem for him. I mean, he is producing more units, but you know, you could either delay this and force it back, or you could at least, you know, like you could get some pretty good counterattack damage. So I didn't really get as much value out of the Reapers as I could have, but we did get the scouts enough in time to get the bunker up. So that was the Reapers just ran by then. Okay, so yeah, if you're ahead like this, right?
Who wants
I'm
some?
significantly ahead. There's no reason not to just pull SCVs, right? Now I should have. Okay, my cyclone micro was off there. I was too busy kind of microing everything else. But let's just have a look at this because this is a really crucial moment in the game. So I actually, I was positioning for a drop as well. So I'm actually a little bit out of position here. But we do get one shot if he walks in too far. Then I scan to see what I'm up against. Now, so he's coming in here. Okay, so are we're putting out damage on the Raven, which is okay. But really what I needed to do here was lock onto one of the tanks. I disable one of the tanks. He gets my tank. But yeah, the bunker really helped out here. But I should have been target firing. But the thing is, I can afford to lose SCVs because he's on one base, right? So you get the tanks. The Reapers came back. Okay, I was just slow to micro that away. Okay, yeah, I lost them both. Okay, but it's no big deal. But yeah, the issue is like, I mean, how many workers did I even lose? I actually didn't lose. What did I lose? One worker. So I mean, look at the supplies here, right? It's 23 to 41 workers, but even if I'd lost 5 workers or so, I'm still winning. And units lost. He lost way more than me. He lost like he lost 2 tanks, and at least 2 tanks. Let's have a look. He might have even lost 3 tanks. I think he lost 3 tanks. So there's 2 here, but there's another one on the way over. Okay, so he loses 1 tank here, a second tank. Yeah, he loses 3 tanks, and I only lost 1 tank. So I haven't lost any gas heavy units. That's bad, but it also does it does drain the downside for him is it does drain the energy of the Raven, right? So he's got no energy left. And where's my Raven? I didn't lose my Raven, did I? Units. Yeah, no. Where's my? Oh, here it is. So yeah, my Raven's now almost got enough energy for an auto turret. So it's at this stage it's pretty much GG, right? If you do a one base push like this and it fails, especially if you lose that much, 3 tanks. So this is a good. I think this game is a good example of sort of how to hold a tank push and the importance of Ravens, and then like you just pull your SCVs. So the bunker is not going to. I mean, normally what they'll do, he didn't actually do it that well. Normally what they do is they siege up the tanks here and they shell the bunker first, and then they'll like to come, in with sort of Viking support. So after, I'm going into sort of Vikings and Libs here, because that's usually the follow up. But if they start shelling, if they start shelling the bunker, and you've got like a tank sort of back here, you can try to put some repair on, and then what you can either do is get your forces ready, and then use the Raven's interference, one of the tanks, and then just pull the SCVs in, and pull your Marines in, and push your tank forward as well, and you'll be able to clear it out as long as you see it coming, and if you've gone double gas, you'll have enough units. And also the Cyclone can be extremely helpful. I didn't use the Cyclone as well as I should have. I could have got one of the tanks with the Cyclone. So that was a nice first shot. But yeah, like I should have just target fired with the tanks. But this strategy, I really, I don't know why he's pushing like that. What he should be doing is into a bunker. He should be sieging the bunker. Yeah. So at this point, he's got no follow up, right? He's got no follow up. Yeah. So that was just for scouting. Yeah. So now he's doing it right. But he's just not going to have enough here. I mean, I'm not sure what this auto turret's for. Maybe he assumed I had a tank up there, but yeah, target fire down the tank. And now, you know, I've got Liberators, Vikings, I've got a tank here, I don't know what's over here, but yeah, so solid defense. So yeah, hopefully that game's instructive and helpful. Cheers.